Hi guys, it's Tatum. I am on Team Millennial Marketing and I'm just coming on here today to answer a few questions for you guys. This is kind of our last week of posting and being with you guys for the semester. So we, throughout the semester, have kind of been asking you to DM us questions and to let us know your feedback and what you're worried about. And, how can we help you with the hiring process or the job search or the internship search or whatever it may be. And hopefully through that, you guys can kind of get some insight of where we come from. So that's kind of what we're doing now. So my first question from the DMs that you guys have sent is, what is your major? So my major is strategic communications. And that actually kind of ties into the second question here. It says, how did you know / find out what you wanted to do? So those two things really go hand in hand. And the easiest way to say it is that I got really lucky. It's not always the best advice, but I got really lucky. I had a family friend who said, you would be great at PR. And so I picked it and I fell in love with it. So I've not never changed my major. I've loved it from the very beginning. And, I think with anything, it's if you love it, the hard work is easier and the time you put into it is easier. So, yeah, I'm really lucky. But, everyone has a different path to picking their major, and I get that. But it was, for me, kind of all fell into place. The next question is, what are you involved in at school? So before I moved, I'm actually in Washington, D.C. right now, so I did my senior year remotely from D.C., but before I moved out here last fall, I was involved really heavily in my, communication school. I was in advertising club and the Association for Women in Communications. I was a student ambassador, which is huge. If y'all are looking for something to do, I would do the ambassador program at y'all's school. It's a great way to meet alumni and connect and network and things like that. So I did that. I did a few other things. But I think my whole thing with involvement at school is just, until you really spread yourself too thin, being involved will never hurt you. Yes, it is time, and you have to be willing to commit, because if not, then it's a waste of everybody's time if you're not going to give what you've committed and, they don't want to help or whatever it is. So my strategy was just always to embrace every opportunity, to say yes to everything, and really that helped me get to DC and helped me land a job. So I think I've definitely been able to kind of fast track my experience with being involved, going to school, looking for a job, and getting a job. And so involvement in school is huge, and I know so many people who look back and wish they'd gotten involved before their senior year, before their last semester. And so whether, obviously if y'all are older, get involved now. If you're not, if you're younger, get involved very quickly, because it will only help you. My next question is, what were the best and worst interview experiences? So I would say that my best interview experience was for an internship as an electronic communications intern, and I was talking about social media, and obviously, we're in this class. I love social media, and I'm so intrigued by it and so fascinated by it. And so, I was answering probably 10 times longer than I thought I needed to answer, because I was young and loved it and was still kind of getting to know the internship process. And they were asking me about something I loved, and I blinked and it was an hour later. So I did end up getting that job. So very grateful. But that was definitely my best. My worst, I've just had, some interviews are weird, where I've had like literally 8-minute interviews, and I walk out and I'm like, oh my God, that was only 8 minutes. That is weird. It just feels weird. Whether or not it's weird to the interviewer, it feels weird to you. Okay, we're good. And you feel like you did something wrong, or did they not want to keep talking to me, or whatever it was. But I literally had an 8-minute interview for the internship last semester in DC and got it. So you never know what the interviewer is really looking for. But I would say that was just kind of unsettling because you don't know what you did wrong or if you even did anything wrong, and oftentimes you did not. The interviewer is sometimes just very busy, and that's okay. But yeah, I would say that was probably the weirdest. I'm trying to think. What are you doing? I have a few questions. What am I doing after graduation? Okay, so this is the last question. So like I said, I'm in DC, so I'm already out here. I moved out here with the understanding that if I didn't move out here now and take advantage of my connections, I was going to move out here in May after graduation. And so I'm in DC right now. I'm working on Capitol Hill for Congress, for a member of Congress, and doing comms for them. So I've kind of stuck with comms, very lucky. And yeah, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that the timing has been very unconventional and unexpected, but I think that just goes to show whatever your plan is. And, if you're slower, if you're really fast, if you're really ahead, or if you're really not even behind, but if you're just taking it at a different pace than everybody else, all that matters is that you work hard and kind of achieve your dreams, as cliche as it sounds. And so I've been very lucky to get to do that. So yeah, after graduation, I will just be back here. I'm very excited. But anyways, you guys, I just wanted to kind of touch base, kind of wrap up with our semester and our campaign. Obviously, we're still going to be on here for a while. So if you do have any more questions, please let me know. Please let us know. Our team, we all have huge, vastly different experiences with the professional world. And we want to help you guys. We really do care about you, and we appreciate you guys supporting us. So if you have any other questions, please let us know. But if not, as always, we really appreciate you guys following, and feel free to, like, comment, follow on other social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. We're on everything. So thanks, you guys. Bye.